Testing, one, two, three. Testing, testing.
Keep up to date on scores up here. I'm coming forward.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to the Bird's Eye View. Tonight, we welcome you from the home of the Plainville Cardinals. And tonight, we are playing the Natoma Tigers.
Now see our starting line, first in Natoma, number 0, co-captain of 5 sophomore Jay Skipperson. And number 9, 6th Jared Casey. The Tigers co-captain number 4, 5 sophomore Jason England. The sophomore freshman Sanders Newby. Senior Stephen Dickinson. The player number 24, 6th sophomore Eli Hayes. The Tigers number 21, 5 junior Shane Hinkley. The player number 30, 6th senior Taylor Copeland. And the Tigers number 23, 5'6" freshman Hayden Martinez.
All right, after revealing the starter lineup, it looks like these two teams are ready to clash it out here tonight. Tipping off for the Cardinals is number 24, Elijah Hayes, and for the Tigers, number 12, Ethan Dickerson. And it looks like Natoma is going to get the possession of the ball. Cardinals playing a man-to-man defense right now, trying to keep the Tigers out of the paint. Oh, and they're going to call a charge on the Cardinals. I believe that was on number 5, Jared Casey. That's going to be his first foul of the night. Number 21, Shane Engling, passes in the ball for the Tigers. Shane Engling driving into the paint, tries to hand it out to his teammate, but it's going to roll out of bounds. Engling looking for an open man, passes it in to Caden Martinez. He shoots for a 2, but is no good, recovered by the Cardinals. Jared Casey for a 3, Missed and rebounded by number 4, Jason Engling. Tigers with the ball now coming down the court. Jason Engling trying to set up a play. And there's a struggle for the ball now, and the Cardinals recover it thanks to Chandler Yost. Elijah Hayes in the paint, shoots, but no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Cardinals. Tanner Copeland on the outside now for a 3. It is good. Swish. Cardinals are now leading 3-0. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Kaden Martinez outside with the ball now. Passes it over to number 4, Jason Engling. Shane Engling coming in for a screen. Jason sneaks by, passes back out to Shane Engling. He shoots for a 2, and it is good. Score now 3-2. Cardinals leading by 1 point on the Tigers. Tanner Copeland now trying to set up a play here for the Cardinals. He's signaling to Elijah Hayes. Elijah Hayes takes the ball, passes it over to Jared Casey. Back outside to Tanner. Tanner open for a 3, shoots it, and it is good. Score now 6-2. Cardinals with the lead. 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jace Dickerson now with the ball. Coming down. Retreats back to the outside. Trying to get past Tanner Copeland. Ethan Dickerson with the ball now. Trying to find an open man. Hands it off to Kaden Martinez. Martinez on the outside. And Jason Engling will have the ball again. Trying to look, the Tigers are trying to set something up here, but the Cardinals are just playing such a great man-to-man defense. Casey steals the ball away. Tries to go in for a layup, but misses. Jason passes it to Ethan Dickerson, now coming down the court for the Tigers. Drives into the paint, knocks over his own teammate. Ball is rebounded by the Cardinals, number 30, Tanner Copeland. Going back down now, Jared Casey on the outside for a 3, shoots it. It's going to bounce out, but be rebounded by Casey. Shoots it again, rebounded again, and it's going to be no good. All right, and it looks like there's a foul on the Tigers. Casey going to get 2 shots now. His first shot is no good. Casey setting up for his second shot now. Shoots it, and it is good. Cardinals now leading 7-2. Jason Engling coming down the court for the Tigers. Drives into the paint, hands it back out. Tries to hand it back out to Jace Dickerson, excuse me. But they're going to have a turnover, and the Cardinals are going to get the ball. And that second foul was on Ethan Dickerson, now making him have 2 fouls tonight so far. Copeland passes it over to Anders. Dewey to Dobson. Copeland with the ball now on the outside. Shoots for a 3. It's going to bounce out. Rebounded by Kaden Martinez. Jason Engling with the ball now going down the court. Passes it to Jace Dickerson. Jace Dickerson shoots for 2, no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Tigers, and they're going to call jump ball. The referees right now are having a discussion. I'm not sure quite what. I believe they're discussing the last foul that was made, and let's see. They're going to give the ball to the Cardinals. All right, here we go. Tanner Copeland coming down the court now. Gives it out to Jared Casey. Jared Casey from the 3 makes it. Tigers with the ball now. Casey trying to play a press coverage over here. Jason Engling gets past and shoots in layup, except no, that was not a layup. Okay, the ball was out of bounds. Tigers have the ball. Shane Ingling passes it in to Ethan Dickerson. Ethan for a shot for two, no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Jared Casey now driving into the paint, passes it in to Dewey. All right, they're going to call a push foul on Ethan Dickerson. That is his third personal foul for the night. And it looks like Natoma is switching up players. And Casey will be handing the ball in for the Cardinals. Elijah Hayes over everyone else, shoots it, but it's going to be rebounded. Oh, the Cardinals have the ball now. Jared Casey on the outside, shoots for three. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Tanner Copeland. He's driving out to the outside now. Going around looking for an open man. Shoots it from the three, and it is good. Score now, 13-2. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jacob Ashish with the ball now for the Tigers. Passes it over to Fry. Fry to Jason Ingling. Jason Ingling on the outside trying to set something up here for the Tigers. Cardinals playing a zone defense right now. Doing a great job of keeping the Tigers out of the paint or making any shots. Shane Ingling with the ball now. Drives in for a layup, but they're going to call a foul. And they're going to call the foul on the Cardinals. Caleb Dobson. That would be his first personal foul of the night. Tanner Copeland driving down the court. Layup, and it is good for two. Score now 15-2. Cardinals with the lead. Jason Ingling calling out a play for the Tigers. Shane Ingling comes up for the screen, but it is no use against Jared Casey. Ball tries to go in, but it's rebounded by the Cardinals. Parker Krobe with the ball now. Passes it out to Tanner Copeland. Tanner Copeland back to Krobe. Krobe shoots for three. No good. It's going to be rebounded by the Tigers. Jace Dickerson coming down the court. Shane Ingling shoots for a layup. It is no good. It's going to roll out. Jared Casey rebounds. Going down the court now. Jared Casey shoots from in the paint. No good. Rebounded by Jason Ingling. Jason Ingling makes a long pass to Shane Ingling. Shoots for two, and it is good. Cardinals with the ball now. Shot for three. It is good for Jared Casey. All right, they're going to call a timeout here. Not for sure who took that timeout, but we will be back to you shortly here on the Bird's Eye View. All right, our teams are ready to play now. Coming back onto the court. Passing in for the Tigers is number 11, Fry. And on him is number 2, Parker Krobe. Passes it in. Cardinals now playing a full court press. Jace Dickerson comes down in the paint, shoots for two, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Dobson. They're going to call that on number 13, Jacob Murphy. Pelton with the ball now, passes it into Yost. Yost back out to Dobson, and Dobson to Clay Pelton. Shoots for the three, but it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Caden Martinez. He's coming down the court now, passes it over to Jason Engling. Jason Engling in the paint, shoots for two, no good. Rebounded by Yost of the Cardinals. Tanner Copeland coming down the court now. Passes it over to Clay Pelton. Clay Pelton over to Krob. Dobson with the ball now. Passes it into the key to Yost, and Yost makes a two, making the score now 22-4. Cardinals with the lead. Caden Martinez with the ball now on the outside. Passes it over to Fry. Fry trying to set something up here. Passes it over to Jason Engling. Murphy looking for an open man now. Passes it to Jace Dickerson. Dickerson going around the outside to Martinez. Fry again. Really trying to penetrate this defense, but they cannot seem to find any way in. And they shoot for two. It is no good. But they're going to try again, and that is good. Score is now 22-6. Cardinals with the lead. 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Copeland, long pass to Pelton on the outside, passes it back to Copeland. Copeland on the outside for a three, and it is good. Score now 25-6. Jason Engling makes the long shot, hits the backboard, but is no good. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Score 25-6. The Tigers having 4 fouls total, and the Cardinals having 2 total. All right, coming back now. The Tigers are going to get the ball. Fry passes it into Martinez, almost stolen away by Jared Casey. Martinez in the paint, shoots for 2, but no good. It's going to be knocked out by Yost. Martinez throwing in the ball now. Martina passes it in to Jace Dickerson. Dickerson to the outside to Jason Engling. Jason Engling for a 3, but no good. It's going to be rebounded by Pelton of the Cardinals. Coming down the court now. Pelton passes it to Dewey for the Cardinals. Dewey into Yost. Yost looking for a man now to pass. He passes it outside to Parker Krob. Krob to Casey. Casey shoots for 2, and it is good. Jason Engling coming down the court for the Cardinals. Passes it over to Martinez. Martinez looking for a man to pass. Who gives it to Ethan Dickerson. Dickerson with the ball now, passes it to Jason Engling, almost stolen away by the Cardinals. And Fry trying to drive into the paint, passes it out to Martinez. Martinez shoots for the 2, but no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Cardinals. Jared Casey coming down the court now. Passes it over to Krob. Krob back to Casey. Casey for the 3, and it is good. It seems like all tonight, Casey has just been throwing 3s after 3s. Oh, the Cardinals are going to recover the ball now. Casey coming down the court. Waits on the outside. Passes it to Krob. Krob to Yost. Yost back out to Casey. Casey for another 3. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Jason Engling of the Tigers. Jason Engling coming down now. Cardinals playing his own defense now. Yost blocking Ethan Dickerson. Ball goes back to Dickerson. Dickerson shoots. No good. Air ball. Score is now Cardinals with the lead and 6 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Cardinals coming down the court now. Pelton with the ball. He shoots for a long, makes it. 33-6. Cardinals with the lead. 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Fry with the ball now. Passes it over to number 4, Jason Engling. Open man. Passes it into Jace Dickerson. Jace Dickerson loses the ball. Running down the court. Layup, and it is good for it. Score is now 35 lead. 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Jason England coming down the court now with the ball. Cardinals playing a heavy press defense. Shane England with the ball now. And they're going to call. I was on part of his first personal foul of the night. Shane Engling, 2 passes in to Jason Engling. Jason Engling shoots for a 3. Score now 9. And Cardinals with the lead. Dewey's with the ball now on the outside. Shoots for 3. No good. It's going to be Rebels. Casey with the ball now driving into the paint. It's going to be no good, but rebounded by the rebounded by the Tigers. Jay coming down the court now for the Tigers. Driving into the paint. Shoot. Looks like that foul was on Parker Chrome, his second foul of the night. Jace now getting to shoot for 2. This first one is no. Preparing for a second shot. Now he takes it, and it is good. Ball going back to the Cardinals now. The ball for the Cardinals. Copeland coming down the court now. Fry covering Tanner. Pelton on the outside for a 3. No good. Looks like they're going to call a foul there on the Cardinals, and the ball is going to go back to the Tigers. Jason Engling coming down the court now. Fry on the outside for the Tigers. Passes it over to Jace Dickerson. Jace Dickerson looking for an open man. Passes it to Shane Engling on the outside. Shane now driving in. Passes it back out to the Jason Engling. Jason Engling shoots for 2. No good. Casey with the ball now for the Cardinals. Shooting for 2. No good. Rebounded by Jace Dickerson. Jace coming down the court now for the Tigers. Passes it. Oh, it is intercepted by Tanner Copeland. All right, Tigers coming down the court. Number 4, Jason Engling. He's just going to drive into the paint, only to pass it out to Fry. Fry over to Shane Engling. Engling looking for an open man, passes it to Jace Dickerson. Dickerson to Murphy. And Jason Engling is going to drive into the paint, shoots for 2, and it is good. Score now 37-12. Cardinals with the lead. 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Copeland to Elijah Hayes. Elijah Hayes passes it to Pelton. Pelton on the outside, shoots for 3. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Dewey of the Cardinals, and it's going to be stolen away by the Tigers. Jace Dickerson coming down the court now. Passes it to Fry. Fry over to Engling on the outside. Ball goes loose. Recovered by Jace Dickerson, and it's going to be good for a 2. Score now 37-14. Cardinals with the lead. Copeland with the ball now for the Cardinals, trying to set a play up here. Passes it over to Elijah Hayes. Elijah Hayes looking for a man to pass to. Drives into the paint. Shoots for two. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Shane Engling of the Cardinals. Jace Dickerson trying to get around Copeland, but the ball is knocked loose and recovered by the Cardinals. Dewey with a two, and it is good. Score now 39-14. Cardinals with the lead. 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Fry with the ball now. Passes it to Jason Engling. Jason Engling passes it over to Murphy. Murphy looking for an open man. Passes it outside to Engling. Shane Engling. Shane Engling looking for an open man now. Passes it in to Fry. Fry shoots for two, and it is good. Score now 39-16. Cardinals with the lead. Copeland with the ball now for the Cardinals. Passes it over to Pelton. Pelton looking for a man. Passes it out to Elijah Hayes. Elijah Hayes for a two. No good. It's going to bounce off the rim. Looks like there's going to be a foul called on Elijah Hayes for the Cardinals. That is his first personal foul of the night. Tigers with the ball now. Martinez passes it over to Shane Engling. Shane Engling passes it inside, but it's going to be stolen away by the Cardinals. Copeland coming down the court now. Shoots for three. No good. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. They're going to give the ball to the Cardinals. Casey passing it in to Yost. Yost shoots for a two, but airballs it. And Jason Engling shoots for a two, and it is good. 9-18, Cardinals with the lead. 1 minute remaining in the second quarter. Jared Casey trying to shoot from under the basket. And they're going to call a foul on number 21, Shane Engling of the Tigers. That is his first person. And Casey is going to get to shoot for two now. And his first shot is no good. Casey shooting his second shot now. No good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Jason Engling coming down the court now. Drives into the paint. Over Copeland and in for a two. Score now 39-21. Cardinals with the lead. 40 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Tanner Copeland on the outside now for the Cardinals. Shoots for three. No good. Rebounded by the Tigers. 11, Fry. Cardinals playing a press coverage here, trying to get the ball away from the Tigers, doing anything they can to get the ball back before the end of this half. Martinez over to Fry. Fry looking for an open man. Passes it outside to Engling. Engling trying to drive into the paint, but is forced back out, only to pass it to Martinez. Jason Engling to Fry. 6 seconds to go on the clock here. Ball almost knocked out of bounds by the Cardinals, but is recovered by the Tigers. Shoot for two. No good, and that's going to be the buzzer. That is the end of this first half. Score 39-21. Cardinals with the lead. And we'll be back to you when the third one begins. Do you have a pass on you or charger or not? Do you have a charger on you at all? Where's your car?
How about that hard man? Go around the ball.
Okay. Is it okay if I go down there and I'm gonna hold the door for him so I can go out and get his charger, and I'm gonna use the restroom too when I get back. So before it starts.
Get your numbers out. That's some big years to get left. Your numbers called. You can pick one up the front hall. 6'8" or 6'5", 373. 6'5", 3. Yeah, that number is 6'5", 373. Our next winner, match three numbers 269. 269. Match three numbers 269. Next winner, match three numbers is 321. 321. Next winner, number 372. Last three numbers are 372. 372. Next winner, last three numbers 381. 381. Next number, last three is 326. 326. Another winner, 392. 392. And our last winner, 337. That's Lance Ziegler. Lance Ziegler, number 337. You're our winner. Now we'll have our after call fundraiser, Plainville payout. Last winner, $200. Our lucky winners tonight, number 101, Richard Palmer. Richard Palmer, 101, you're a $200 winner. Also, a reminder, the Plainville Boys will be collecting sports drinks and water for the high school girls basketball team on Friday night. Drop off your drinks and bring them to the front door this Friday.
Wait, what is it? Is it like cookies? Yeah. That's funny. Two. All right, we welcome you back to the Bird's Eye View, home of the Cardinals. Starting off the second half, the Cardinals are going to have the ball. Passing it in for the Cardinals is Copeland calling a play out. Passes it to Dewey. Dewey shoots outside for a three. It is no good. It's going to be a rebound of the Tigers. Shane Engling. Jace Dickerson now with the ball. Coming down the court for the Tigers. Passes it over. Long pass to Jason Engling. Jason back to Jace. Jace being covered by number 30 for the Cardinals, Tanner Copeland, playing a tight coverage there, but it's going to go and out of bounds. Cardinals have the ball now. Coming down the court is passing it over to Dewey of the Cardinals. Dewey tries to throw it into Yost. Yost recovers it. Back to Yost. Yost under the basket now. Shoots for two. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Yost. Yost again for another two, but no good. Tigers rebound and secure the ball. Fry with the ball now for the Tigers. Screen made by Ethan Dickerson, but it is no good at all. Yost for a 2 now for the Cardinals, making the score 41-21. Cardinals with a 20-point lead over the Tigers. Ethan Dickerson with the ball now for the Tigers, trying to find someone to pass it to. Tries passing it to Jace Dickerson, but it's by 30, Tanner Copeland of the Cardinals. Copeland inside the paint tries to pass it to Dewey, but Dewey was not prepared and the shot goes out of bounds. Tigers with the ball now. Jason passes it to Fry for the Tigers. Fry looking for an open man, passes it in to Ethan Dickerson. Ethan Dickerson pumps a fake shot, tries to squirm around Yost, but the ball is going to be taken over by the Cardinals. Casey with the ball now drives in the paint, shoots for 2, no good. Rebounds it, shoots it again, no good, and Dewey comes in with the alley-oop. Looks like there's an injury on the court now. Tigers substituting now. Jason Engling with the ball now. Passes it over to Braden Hayes. Hayes passes it in to Martinez. Martinez runs to the outside, passes it in to Shane Engling under the basket. He shoots, but it's no good, and it looks like the ref is going to call a foul on number 4, Cale Dobson, making that his second personal foul of the night. Shane Engling throwing in the balls for the Tigers. Throws it to Braden Hayes. Braden Hayes tries shooting from under the basket, but is rejected by Casey. Dewey now with the ball goes in for the 2 layup, rebounded by Hayes. Hayes shoots it in for a 2. Score is now 45-21. Cardinals with the lead. Cardinals with the ball now. Dobson passes it into Copeland. Copeland on the outside, goes around in, shoots for 2, and it is good. Score now 47-21. Cardinals with the lead. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Jason Engling coming down for the Tigers now. Passes it over to Fry. Fry tries to break around Krob. Does not work. Passes it to Martinez. Martinez with the ball now. Tries passing it over, but is intercepted by the Cardinals. Casey passes it down to Elijah Hayes. Elijah Hayes under the basket. Shoots no good. Rebounds it and goes for another one, and it is good. Martinez with the ball now for the Tigers. Passes it in to Engling. Engling in the paint. Shoots, but no good. It's going to be recovered by the Cardinals. Tanner Copeland with the spin move there and shoots, and it is good. But it looks like they're going to call a foul on the Cardinals. So now those points are no good. And the Tigers are going to have the ball again. Jace Dickerson with the ball now passes it over to Braden Hayes. Hayes back to Shane Engling. Engling to Fry. Jace Dickerson trying to drive in, but passes it to Hayes. Braden Hayes passes it to the outside to 21. Shane Engling grabbing the paint, but the ball comes loose, going out of bounds, making it a turnover to the Cardinals. Score now 49-21. 3 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Cardinals with the ball now. to Tanner Copeland. Copeland into Elijah Hayes. Elijah Hayes tries to shoot, no good, rebounds it, shoots again, no good, and it's going to be rebounded by the Tigers. Jace Dickerson now coming down the court. Ball goes loose, and it looks like they're going to call a foul on the Cardinals. Foul's on number 5, Jared Casey, a push. That is going to be his second foul of the night. Jace Dickerson passing in the ball. Coming over the half-court line, Jason Engling trying to wait for a play to set up here, and he's going to pass it over to number 30. And the ball goes out of bounds. Cardinals with the ball now. Casey coming down the court. Hands it off to Pelton. Pelton back to Casey. Casey on the outside passes it into Elijah Hayes. Elijah Hayes back out to Casey. He's unguarded. Shoots for 3 and bounces around, but finally goes in, making the score now 52-21. Cardinals with the lead. Jace Dickerson with the ball now. Being guarded by Casey. Passes it over to Jason Engling. Engling to Braden Hayes. Elijah Hayes. Balls comes loose. And it looks like they're going to call a foul on 24, Elijah Hayes of the Cardinals, making it his second foul of the night. Shane Engling passing in for the Cardinals. Jason Engling passes it, but it's going to be stolen by Elijah Hayes of the Cardinals, running down the court now. He shoots for 2, and it is good. Hayes now making 6 points so far in this third quarter. Jason Engling with the ball, trying to work his way around in the paint, passes it out to number 33, Reset. Jason Engling gets the ball, drives into the paint, but passes out to Jace Dickerson. Jace Dickerson for the 3, and it is a swish for the Tigers. Score now 54-24. Cardinals with a 30-point lead over the Tigers. Elijah Hayes with the ball now passes it in to Cale Dobson. Dobson shot is good for a 2. Score now 56-24. Tigers coming down the court. Jason Engling taking his time, letting his teammates get set up here. Passes it over to Jace Dickerson. Jace Dickerson trying to work his way around Casey. Goes in for the layup. Shoots for 2. No good. It's going to be rebounded by 24, Elijah Hayes. Hayes to Casey. Casey, long shot to Krob. Krob runs in for the layup. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Dobson and back in for 2. Score now 58-24. Cardinals leading 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Jason Engling with the ball now. Working his way around Pelton, but looks like he was going to pass to Reset. Finally passes it to Reset. Bounce pass to Jace Dickerson. Dickerson to Shane Engling. Shane Engling on the outside trying to look to shoot his way in. Passes it to Jace, but it's going to be stolen by Casey. Elijah Hayes now with the 2 for the Cardinals. Score now 60-24. Cardinals with the lead. Tigers coming down the court now. Jason Engling working his way around Pelton. Outside to Reset. Reset to Jace Dickerson. Jace Dickerson shoots for the 3. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by Parker Krob. Krob to Casey. Casey coming down the court now. Driving in hard. Shoots it over to Pelton. Pelton shoots for 2. No good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to give it to the Tigers. Looks like the Tigers and the Cardinals are making some substitutes. Bringing in multiple new players. And it looks like the Tigers are going to take a timeout. Cardinals coming off strong so far in this second half, but also the Tigers are stepping it up a little bit, trying to play some better defense and blocking down the Cardinals' shots as much as they can. There is 44.5 seconds remaining in this third quarter, and the score is 60-24. The Cardinals so far have 8 fouls, and Natoma having 5. And the players step on the court, ready to play. Martinez passing in the ball for the Tigers. He's going to pass it into Fry. Fry now crossing the half court. Being guarded by Ethan Hamilton of the Cardinals. He passes it over to Shane Engling, number 21, back to Fry. Hamilton playing a heavy, tight coverage here. Martinez on the outside with the ball. Shoots it over to 21, Shane Engling. And the ball's going to be rebounded by Shane Engling. Up again, and no good. And they're going to call a hold on the Cardinals. Number 12, Hamilton. That is his first personal foul of the night. And they're going to give Engling 2 shots. He shoots his first one, and it is no good. Engling preparing for a second shot now. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Dobson for the Cardinals. Pelton coming across the line now for the Cardinals. Trying to let a play develop here. Passes it to Krob. Krob back to Pelton. Pelton to Hamilton on the outside. Hamilton pushes it in to Caden. Caden shoots for 2, no good, and it looks like they're going to call a foul on the Tigers. Fouls on number 21, Shane Engling. That would make it his second personal foul of the night. Hamilton passes into Krob. Krob on the outside passes it into Caden Vanskyver. Vanskyver, no good on the shot. It's going to be rebounded by the Tigers. And it looks like that is going to be the end of our third quarter. Score is 60-24. Cardinals with the lead. All right, players getting back on the court, preparing for this fourth quarter. Looks like they're going to give the Tigers the ball. Passing in is number 11, Fry. Martinez receiving the pass, coming over the line, being guarded by Dewey for the Cardinals. Makes a long pass to number 14. Number 14, Pruder. And the Tigers are going to make a shot. That foul was on number 14, Caden Vanskyver of the Cardinals, his first personal foul of the night. Engling preparing for a shot, shoots, and it is good. Score now 60-25, Cardinals with the lead. Pelton coming down the court, passes it to Krob. Krob over to Hamilton. Hamilton to Pelton. Pelton shoes from inside, no good. It's going to be rebounded by number 21, Engling, and they're going to call a hold on the Cardinals. I believe that was on number 11, Anders Dewey. That would make it his first personal foul of the night. Tigers coming down the court now. Fry passes it over. It's going to be stolen away, though, however, by the Cardinals. Pelton running in for 2, and it is good. Tigers, bringing the ball back down the court. Martinez looking for someone to pass to, passes it over to Shane Engling, number 21. Engling on the outside, passes it in to number 33, Reset. Reset shoots, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Fry, 21. Engling on the outside, shoots for three, no good. Bounces off a player's head and is out of bounds. And they're going to give that ball to the Cardinals. Hamilton shooting in the ball for the Cardinals. Pelton coming over the half-court line. Preparing something here. Passes it over to Hamilton. Hamilton on the outside passes it into Dewey. Dewey back to Hamilton. Van Sciver on the inside now. Shoots it to Dewey. Dewey under the basket. Shoots for two, but is no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Tigers. Martinez. Martinez driving down the court. And defense playing a heavy coverage here. Fry on the outside. Looking for someone to give it to. Passes it to number 14, Pruder. Pruder to Martinez. Martinez on the inside now, walking his way out to the outside. Now trying to find an open man. Passes to Fry. Fry on the outside coming around now. Cardinals playing a heavy defense, not letting them get in or anything. Martinez with the ball now on the inside. Has to work his way back out to Fry on the outside. And they're going to call a foul. Or excuse me, that was a timeout called by the Tigers. Score is 62-27, 5 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Engling passing it in for the Tigers. Makes a long shot to Jace Dickerson. Dickerson on the outside passes it over to number 4, Jason England. Jason England trying to work his way in. Passes it back to Logan Pruder for the Tigers. Pruder to Dickerson. And there's going to be an official's timeout here. It looks like the Tigers were missing a player, Martinez, on the court. We're going to start this back up again real quick. England throwing in the ball to Martinez, and Martinez makes it for two. Surprise attack from the Cardinals. Score now 62-27. Cardinals with the lead. 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Pelton passes it over to Van Sciver. Van Sciver on the outside now, trying to look for an open man. Hamilton breaks free, goes to the outside, receives the pass, driving his way into the paint, shoots for two. No good. It's going to be recovered by Hamilton and thrown back in, but the Tigers are going to take the turnover. Or excuse me, no, the Cardinals still have the ball. Hamilton shooting in for the Cardinals. Passes it to Krogh. Krogh on the outside, passes it to Pelton. Pelton trying to look for an open man or let something develop here. Late passes it to Dobson. Dobson is not there, however, to receive that, and it goes out of bounds. Score is 62-29. Cardinals with the lead. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Tigers taking possession of the ball now. Coming down the court, Jason Engling. He's going to go around and work his way into the paint. Shoots for two. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Pelton coming down the court now for the Cardinals. Calling something here. driving his way in. Almost loses control of the ball. Oh, it's going to be stolen away by Jace Dickerson of the Tigers. Lays it up in for 2. Score now 62-31. Cardinals with the lead. 3 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Helton crossing the line now. Passes it over to Dobson. Dobson from the inside passes it into the paint to Hamilton. Hamilton from under the net. Shoots, but no good. It's going to be recovered by the Tigers. Jace Dickerson goes for 2. It looks like there's going to be a charge. Excuse me, that is on number 4, Kel Dobson. Jace Dickerson with his first one, no good. Preparing for his second one here now. He shoots, and it is good. Score now 62-32. Cardinals with a 30-point lead over the Tigers. Probe coming across the court now for the Cardinals. Driving his way. Stops at the 3 line. Trying to find an open man. Passes it over to Hamilton. Martinez playing heavy coverage on Hamilton. Back to Probe now. Probe to Vanskyver. Vanskyver on the outside. Shoots it into Clay Pelton, and there's going to be a struggle for the ball here. And they're going to give it to the Tigers. Jace Dickerson shooting in the ball now. Gives it to Jason England. Jason England crossing the half line. Tries working his way around, but passes it out to Reset. Reset to Jace Dickerson. Jace Dickerson on the outside trying to drive his way and shoots for 3 instead. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Reset of the Tigers. Long pass to number 4, Jason England. Jason England on the outside shoots for 3 and a swish. Good for 3 by Jason England. Score is now 62-35. 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter. Throw to Vanskyver on the outside. Vanskyver looking for an open man. Passes to Hamilton. Hamilton drives his way in. And it looks like there's going to be a foul called here on number 23. That is on 23 of the Tigers, Peyton Martinez, excuse me. And that is his first personal foul of the night. Pelton with the ball, shoots for an outside 3. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Pelton. Pelton takes the ball, gives it to Probe on the outside, tries passing it over to Dobson, but it's going to be stolen by Martinez. Ball goes up in the air and out of bounds. And they're going to give possession to the Tigers. Reset coming down the court, passes it back to Martinez. Martinez crossing the half-court line, gives it to Jason England. Jason England trying to let something develop here. Shoots for 3, no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Cardinals, Dobson. They're going to call a hold here. And it looks like that's going to be the end of our game tonight. Final score is 62-35. Natoma ending with 7 fouls, and the Cardinals ending with 11 fouls. We thank you, everyone, joining us from home. And we'd like to wish you all a great night, and we'll see you next time here on Bird's Eye View.